Hey guys, Dree Pittman here with NSU. Just wanted to check in with you guys for a second. I know I posted a video the other day where I was talking about how payroll had went and how some things had went a little bit out of what I expected it to be. So because when I did my payroll, the amount that was in there that was going towards paying out certain employees was like pretty much the exact amount. Now, if you've done business before, or you do business as an owner or as an operator, as someone who pretty much processes their own payroll, then you're already aware of that. Me personally, I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know that every time I processed my payroll, it was going to cost me something. I figured that it would probably come out, at the end of the year, or something of that sort. I don't know what I was thinking at that time, but I thought that I was basically paying a certain amount for the services, and that it would probably be a monthly bill or something like that. But in actuality, every single time that I processed payroll, it cost me about $60 to $65 to actually do it. So when that certain amount went into my account, I ended up paying each hour to each employee, expecting that to be the exact amount. So since that wasn't correct and that they took the taxes off top, then that automatically put me almost into a negative. It was like it took a portion of the money that was deposited into the account, and then I processed payroll to pay 2 different employees, and then I purchased what they call a manual check. A manual check is basically from a job that I did where I paid one of my employees cash, and I wanted to have proof of those expenses and proof of that money that was paid to him. So what I did was I got a self-made a manual check, which is like a pay stub. So therefore it showed that the hours that he worked, how much I paid him, the hourly wage, and it took the taxes out for him. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you ever come across a situation like that where you are deciding whether you want to go 1099 or if you want to keep your employees on W2s, or if you want to try to avoid those fees, I suggest before processing your payroll that you add those fees into it. Find out how much your payroll is to process it, and make sure that those fees are in it as well, because then you'll end up overdrawing your account, and then by the time your employees cash their checks, your account is going to be double overdrawn. So just be careful. I definitely was able to learn my lesson from that, and also was able to realize what I can do to try to change it. So that's pretty much my 2-minute message on what I learned this weekend as far as processing my first payroll, and it felt pretty good. It was more of a challenge than it was It was more of a challenge than I had that exciting feeling. It wasn't one of those feelings like, yeah, I'm finally giving out checks, I'm finally paying somebody, it was more like, okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right, because this seems a little tricky. So yeah, so be careful. I don't know who you guys are going to process through, if your bank, who you're banking with and how they work, but I work through Wells Fargo, and they've been awesome every step of the way. So if you ever have any questions or whatever, just consult your financial advisor, or your client's coordinator, I think it's called. Anyway, so yeah, I had fun. Today was a great day. Today's Saturday night. I'm actually about to finish up some laundry. I just wanted to go ahead and post up with you guys and let you know about that, and look forward to more. I actually have a big job on Monday, a junk removal demolition job out in Sherman Oaks, and because of the way finances work through payroll, I decided to take a few guys off of that project and basically work it myself, just so I can make sure that this point forward, I can go ahead and be able to have those funds available for more employees that come in, and there's never no confusion within the finances. So I thought it was cool. And plus, I don't mind doing big jobs by myself. That's how I got started in the first place. It's one of those beast mode type of things, you know what I mean? But I will have to back up a little bit and stop trying to take so many jobs, and stop trying to tag on with my teammates, so that we can start covering some more ground. But, you know, like I said, that's a personal thing about me. I actually like to work hard. I can't sit in the office all day and pick up the phone and make phone calls, but I'm going to have to get used to it. Anyway, however you choose to do your thing, just do the best that you can, and just always look for different avenues if you can, and just be careful. All right, so cross your T's and dot your I's at all times. All right, I mean that. Have a good one. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Over and out.